Bullshit. No fucking way.
So good.
New PB. I'm just going to build it as a cruiser. Now look at it. I've got a bug. We're drag racing. We're trying to go faster. We're changing shit. If we keep it on 98, keep it the way it is and try and get a little bit better, baby steps, and then do the E85. I don't know. Honestly, let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see that. I guess that's just what we do here. We just do dumb, bloody shit. I'm all for it, and I hope you guys are too. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video on my VF Clubsport R8 LSA build. And in this video, we are back at the drag strip. Gonna see if we can get a little bit more out of it. So in the previous video, I said we'll do a bottom pulley and some E85, but we thought we're having issues with shifting last time, or human error, me shifting too early. And there was a little bit of a jumping issue as well. Now, Nick from Northmead Auto Care has played with the tuner on the box, so it is a little bit more spicy, and now I can put it in drive, or sport mode, sorry, and it will shift at 7,000 RPM for me, so there's no human error of me changing gears early and stuff arsing around and, you know, not quite cutting it. We're very close to a 10-second pass. We did a 10-1 with a low 163, 4, 64, something like that. I honestly think it does have a 10 out of it. So Nick did do a little tickle up on the box tune, and so it will shift at 7,000 RPM without me touching the paddles at all. So we are here to myth bust a little bit and see if we can get into that 10-second range before we go and put this bottom pulley on and some E85 and come back and try go for a low 10. I wouldn't say a 9 because this thing is a bloody boat. It literally, I had it on the scales just then. I've already screwed it in, and we're at the exact same weight as last time. We're just under half a tank, and it weighed at 1960-ish, about that. So anyways, car's all screwed in. I'm going to set the camera up on the dash here, and then we're going to go out and give it some hits and see if we can hopefully crack that 10-second pass. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to set this up. Let's get into the first run. Alrighty guys, run number 1. The tyre pressures are set at 18 psi, so once we get a bit of heat into them, they will creep up to about 20. Same dealio as last time, 3rd gear burnout, but this time we're just slapping it into sport mode after the burnout and just letting the bloody car do its thing. I'm literally going to hold my thumbs over the wheel, my fingers like that, so I do not try and naturally change gears. That'll be interesting in itself, but I'm keen to see what it does. Hopefully we crack a 10, but anything better than last time's 11.1 I'll be happy with. And then obviously we're going to change bottom pulley, E85, and then get back out here and send it a little bit harder. But it had a little bit of a spasm there. Maybe we'll have to pull the laptop out and see what happened. I saw 7,200 RPM when I was looking down. That 60 foot is going to be very, very, very lousy. I'll be keen to see what it bloody came up with. Not positive, but we'll see. We'll see once we get down there.
11.20.
11.20.
Yeah.
It was shifting heaps harder, but I don't know what was going on. Did that jump thing again.
Fucking went 10.
Hey?
It went 10.
Huh?
Yeah.
Bullshit. No way.
Yeah, so good.
Fuck.
Fuck you, first pass.
Bro.
Come back, we'll meet you back in a
bit. Easy, mate, easy.
Alright, bye.
You better not be winding me up. There's no way that did a 10. There is no way. These boys wind me up. Because Henry called me, I'm skeptical. I reckon he wound me up. I swear if I get there and it didn't say 10. Bro. He better not kill my vibe right now because I have the biggest grin on my face. I'm super stoked. If that is the case, mate, once we get that 60 foot down pat, I reckon we could probably get close to a 10 maybe. But we'll see if he's not pulling my leg first. So let's pull up, let's get this slip, look at it, and then we'll get back to some racing. Thank you. Oh, 1088 at 127 with a 1760 foot, guys. We kind of 1.6 last time. You're probably going to play around with the pressures, maybe play with the launch or work out what I got to do a little bit better so we don't spin through that 60. But guys, 1088, new PB. And I was coming here thinking that maybe we'd be lucky to crack a 10.9, but obviously both Nicks, being the geniuses they are and playing around with the box, it just goes to show, hey, if you come here and you need something done with your box, or your box is lacking in that department, there is good people like Nick from Northmead, Nick from Blakehurst out there that will sort you out and you will get a quicker time. It literally broke from 11-second car and now we're in that 10-second bracket. So let's go for another run very shortly. Alrighty guys, run number 2, and Nick has made a few little adjustments to the tune. So we're going to be shifting a little bit earlier, and we have the laptop plugged in as well. So we're going to be data logging this run through the MPVI 3 in HP tuners from VCM Performance. So we'll get an idea of why it's hopping 2 and look at the tables afterwards and see if we can improve on anything else that has pretty much gone wrong, and then work out what rev limiter we're going to have in sport mode and try and get the best time that we can. I do want to try and get a little bit more heat into the tyres, and yeah, hopefully we just don't bomb the 60 and we land it. We got a 1.6 last time, we just did a 1.7 in the last run, so I don't see why we can't go any better than a 10.8. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But like I said, we've got the laptop there, we're going to do some Fast and Furious shit, hopefully not bloody danger to manifold type deal, and hopefully it all goes smooth and gravy. We make a good pass and maybe we'll pack it up and get out of here, but I highly doubt that. We'll probably all keep trying and try to get a better time, and then obviously come back, do some more upgrades and get a better time. So it's not going to end here guys, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and stay up to date with the build. Full bombed it.
Yeah, full bombed them.
Yeah.
That's good, you put enough head in the tyre. Maybe don't check the third, let it hold it in second.
I'll give that
Yeah,
a go.
it stopped spinning in third and then it started again.
Yeah.
If you had clicked at the third.
Yeah, I watched it go down to second and then went trying to go to
hold in
third.
second and just move out of it.
Yeah.
I thought it stopped.
The burnout, I don't know why it hit. I did hit third, but because I was jabbing the throttle when I come off it, it tried to shift down to second, and then it carried on. So the burnout wasn't too good there, but yeah, we'll go back, have a look at the log because it is logging currently, and yeah, work out what we need to do, get back out there, try and get a better time, because yeah, obviously we bombed the tires, but the burnout just wasn't it. We might try second gear one, maybe there's not enough heat in the tires, but we'll look at this data log, work off that, get back out there, and yeah, definitely try and crack a better time, because I don't want to leave here with just doing a 10.8 on my first run. I'd like to see a 10.7 or a 10.6, that'll be nice. But anyways, we'll get the slip, not that it's going to be anything flash or special, and I'll show you guys what we did there. Thank you. So there we go, 11.6 with a 2.1 60 foot as expected, but we did 128 mile an hour on the dot, pretty much 0.1. So yeah, like I said, pull up this log, we'll have a look, make some changes, and yeah, get back out there for the next run. Third run, and this could be the last run potentially. Nick done a few little whizzes with the computer. We're currently data logging this run as well. Hopefully we get some traction down. I've dropped the tyre pressures down from 18. They obviously jumped up, but now they're down at 17. So we'll see there. We're just going to do a second gear burnout, carry it out a little bit because Nick said maybe we're getting the tyre a little bit too hot. Suspension's on the softer settings, so hopefully we do some good times. I feel like I've jinxed it with the whole Fast and Furious little computer danger to manifold thing before, so we're not going to say it this run. We're just going to hope and pray that it sticks, shifts, and gets a good pass down. Really not liking this sport mode now, because it kind of cuts in, cuts out. Wants to go first, second, it just has a little bit of a spaz there. I don't know, like we bombed it. That's probably half the reason why it tried to kick down a gear and kick up. That's the beauty of sport, and that's kind of why I've never really used sport, especially with my FG, because if you do that, you're going to snap an input shaft on the box and probably bend a rod and cause all kinds of chaos. All kinds of chaos. I can't even speak properly, but anyways, we'll have a look at that, and then maybe just for the lulz, I might just send out one last run if we got one last run left, just in manual mode. The burnout, I carried it out and it did hook up. You would have seen from the outside. I don't know. It was gripping up last week. The track prep might not be as good as the other time, because the last time we came was right after GDR Fest, and obviously the track prep is going to be phenomenal after a big event. This weekend I believe there's something on, whether we come next week or not just depends how much of it, so, but I may do upgrades before we do that. At least something for the supercharger, like some lid spaces and the intake manifold spaces, kind of get the heat out of it, maybe a reservoir as well. Then, you know, maybe we try again without changing anything and try and get a quicker time, because it definitely has it in it. Did that 10.8 straight off the bat and it was spinning. So if we can get the thing to hook, and if the track prep's there and the tyre pressures and everything are good, then I don't see why it wouldn't do 10.7, 10.6. And then I'll be keen to change the bottom pulley and put some E85 in the thing and see how it goes. But anyways, we'll see if we've got another run. If we don't, catch us back in a second. Yeah, easy. Thank you. So we did an 11.8 with a 2.060 60 foot, and yeah, obviously pathetic there, 127 mile an hour. So it doesn't really matter if you gain traction or you don't. The mile per hour still kind of says the same. I said that in the last video, but that's a little bit of a knowledgeable thing for you guys who don't know. So even if you get a banger 60 foot, literally your mile per hour will not be much different at all. So anyways, we'll have a look, might head back out. So there we have it, guys, for a 2-ton land yacht. This car did not too bad. We were just bombing the tyres all 3 runs really, but the first run we had our best fighting chance sort of thing. That thing changed at the top. It was going absolutely awesome. So a huge shout out to Nick from Northmead Auto Care for spicing up the box tune and getting this thing right for me. I've never put a car in sport and just let it do its thing. It felt kind of taboo and weird. And honestly, in the second and third run, I think it was kind of confused with what the hell it was doing. That's why it was playing up and whatever. But anyways, we'll look into the data logging a little bit more tomorrow. I'll speak to Nick more about it and see if we can actually pinpoint exactly what happened. But, mate, a 10.88 at 127, nearly 128 mile an hour. We've got the other slip here. Our 60 foot was a 1.634 on our best run, which did a 11.14 at 126 mile an hour. And then tonight, we cut a 1.712 60 and did a 10.88 at 127.98, basically 128 mile an hour. So that is quite literally from just a box tune, tickling up the box tune and letting the thing shift itself. I honestly came here tonight thinking maybe it'd crack an 11.0 or a 10.9, but it did a 10.880 straight off the bat, and I'm super stoked with that. And honestly, for a 2-ton car, it is pretty impressive. It was impressive to me that it was doing a low 1.6. I know you can get these things absolutely cranking and whatnot, but just remember, this thing is a 615 horsepower car that weighs 2 ton. That's pretty impressive. Nick said it himself. I didn't even say it. Everybody that I've told this thing weighs 2 ton with me in it has kind of scratched their head a little bit for how good this thing goes. But that is just the beauty of all the VCM Performance products and Nick from Northmead Auto Care tuning the car and then going ahead and spicing up the box a little bit more spicier, shifting better, shifting at a certain RPM. So we did change it throughout the night to see what worked best with the setup, but the thing honestly just kept bombing tires. And what's the point in trying to go a little bit quicker when you can't get it in your 60 foot? Because honestly, with drag racing, it's all in the 60, and if you do already know, that's great. If you don't know, there is a lot of people that don't know, then I'm happy to teach you guys. So let me know down in the comment section if you want more info on stuff, if you want me to be a bit more in depth, and you know, if you guys want me to send it back at the track after potentially we get some new tires under it, because we did look at the side of the tire and they are like 6 years old, so they are pretty old. There's heaps of tread on it, which is a shame, and it does hook up, but not tonight. I don't know if it's a track prep. I don't know if we go back and try it out and try play around with the box a little bit more and try and shoot for a 1060, 1070. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see that, or you know, you guys think I just skip all that and go and put some new tires on the back, get some E85 happening, get a bigger bottom pulley so we get a bit more boost out of it, and potentially do like a blower lid spacer and the bottom of the blower spacer as well, and a reservoir to bring those intake temps down, keep the charger nice and happy so we have a little bit more consistency in that. I don't know, I kind of am on the fence of going back there and trying to get it down, trying to get it right, but like I said, we'll probably have to get some new tires for this thing regardless anyway. But if we keep it on 98, keep it the way it is and try and get a little bit better, baby steps, and then do the E85, I don't know, honestly. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see that. I want to try and be as educational, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride, because you know, you guys might want to do this at home and you guys might want to see this extra stuff. I don't know, honestly. Let me know down in the comment section. If I get enough people saying, yep, bang it, go back, put some new tires on it, try and get that little bit better before you go E85 and a bottom pulley and all that other stuff, let me know. And that's probably what I'll most likely do. Whatever is the most commented thing down below, I'll run with that. But nevertheless, I'm super bloody happy with this car, and honestly, I'm wrapped. This is probably one of the funnest builds I have done, and honestly, I said that I'm just gonna build it as a cruiser, and now look at it. I've got a bug. We're drag racing, we're trying to go faster, we're changing shit, we're doing E85, we're literally doing everything I said I didn't want to do when I was planning to build this car a few short months ago. So I guess that's just what we do here. We just do dumb bloody shit, and for some reason I'm all for it, and I hope you guys are too. But anyways, going to leave the video here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Put those post notifications on so you do not miss out on the next episode and future episodes on this VF Clubby build right here behind me. And again, let me know down in the comment section what you guys want to see, and I guess the most comments, that's what I'm gonna do. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one.